hello.
I'm very thirsty. Pumpkin muffins.
Yes, I love all things pumpkin any time of year, but especially now in these times, rules don't apply, so who cares that it's not the fall? We're gonna make pumpkin muffins. While these are called pumpkin muffins and we are making them in a muffin tin, the consistency will be more pie-like. I made these the other day. They are truly amazing. Pumpkin pie is one of my favorite desserts in the whole wide world. Then you make some homemade whipped cream, pop it on top. It is so good and so easy. Here we go. We have our oven preheated to 350. The recipe specifically says to either use parchment paper or silicone liners, because if you don't, it will certainly stick to the bottom. I have silicone liners and I still had some of the batter sticking to the bottom. So I went ahead and I sprayed it with some avocado oil, and I'm hoping that will help fix that problem. It wasn't too bad, but that's my own personal note. Here's what we do first. Let's get started. My first 5 ingredients I already have together in this handy little bowl. So Harlow, can you pop these into this mixing bowl? This is 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. And you put them all together and you whisk. Easy peasy. You wanna whisk that for me a little bit more? So easy. We're whisking together these dry ingredients. Then I will put all the wet in here, combine them together, put them in the muffin tin. Okay, all done. Next, we have got 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it, please?
Sure. Why don't you, I'll hold it like this and you can scoop it out. Keep going. It's fun, isn't it? Can I help you? There you go. Now that we have our pumpkin puree, we have got a 1/3 cup of your brown sugar replacement. So I used Swerve, which is also what was recommended. But again, any brown sugar substitute will do. Put that in. Really in there. Then we put in a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Do you want to do that? Okay. Yeah. 1 egg. Mommy will do this part.
Egg. It's gonna be a circle.
It is going to be a circle. You have a hair on your face. Okay. 1 egg.
Oh, it's a circle.
Yeah. And vanilla. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla.
Can I do it?
Yes, you can. 1/2 teaspoon. Go ahead. Did you just burp?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so we whisk those together. Whisk. Okay. Harlow, you okay? Kind of shocking. You okay?
No.
What happened? Why are you not okay? Hey, Harlow, use your words. What are you trying to say?
Lovey.
Lovey? Lovey makes you feel better, huh? Whisk this up nice and good. Pretty easy, of course, but I will say it takes a little bit for that brown sugar to declump. So I have to kind of find it and push it down. Okay, that's good. Do you want to help me add the dry ingredients to the wet? You want to help? Woo! And then Mommy's gonna start it, okay? If I can. Pumpkin puree. We're pretty much done. Now, you wanna ask nicely? Let that go. Take this. So my batter looks really good. It does have a note here, and it says that if for some reason the batter seems really thin, just go ahead and whisk in an additional teaspoon of coconut flour. So, this looks great. Can you ask Lovey to move that way for me? Thank you. And now we are going to spoon this evenly actually feel, it does not say how high to fill it. Last time I did it about 3/4 of the way, and I actually think if I have enough batter, I should go higher because I think they could have been puffier.
After that, we put some sprinkles on top.
What was that?
After that, we put some sprinkles on top.
Oh, we gotta put sprinkles on top. Maybe.
Some sprinkles on top. We have to put it in the oven.
And then we have to put them in the oven.
And then, can I make one squishier?
No, sorry, honey, not this time. So, there we go. They're close to the top, actually, a little bit less. So we are gonna pop them in for 25 to 30 minutes. I believe last time I cooked these, I did about 27 or 28 minutes. When you take them out, they will feel not done, and that is okay. The description here says to take them out when they are just puffed and barely set. So we're gonna pop these in. And we're back. The pumpkin pie muffins are out. They look great. They are exactly as they were described to be, puffy, but just set, a little bit soft, almost makes you nervous, but that's totally okay. Again, these are gonna taste more like the inside of a pumpkin pie as opposed to an actual muffin. Now you leave them in the tray and you let them cool on their own, and then after that you pop them in the fridge for at least an hour before you enjoy them. And don't forget to put that whipped cream on top. So we will be back to do a taste test. Yeah, Harlow? Harlow? Will you be back later to do a taste test for people?